I would also like to get an opinion from you about, like, we know there are people of different nature. Not everybody loves to read book. So do you think that those people who are not actually book readers, are they missing something from their life?
I think they are missing something from their lives, but it's not just about reading the books. Like, see, human beings, we at the end of the day, we all are human beings. And we all learn in different ways. Scientifically, if you say that there are three major ways in which the human beings learn. Either we learn by watching things, or we learn by listening to things, or we learn by doing things. So if I have a problem in reading books, I can't understand books, I can always enhance my learning through watching others, through listening from others. I can do certain things. It's all about learning. Reading books is basically about programming yourself, making a new version of yourself by putting new information in your mind. However, if you're not able to do it through books, that's nothing to be like worried about, because we all learn in different ways. So there is no superior or no inferior, I would say, in this case.
So yes, obviously this interaction will also help those people to know about what's inside this book, because they can extract the knowledge without reading it. I want to ask you that what is the most favorite part or chapter in this book according to you?
I wouldn't say that there is any particular chapter that is like amazing or something, but I would definitely say the first part, the first section of the book, which is known as the Inside Out, which completely changes your perspective. It's about the way you think. The book says that the way we look at the problem is the problem. So, when we are approaching any part of our life, that itself is the problem. Our approach itself is the problem. What we do is that we only think from the fixed perspective that we have. But there are always multiple angles to look at a situation, and we only focus on one. And then we enter into problems, and then obviously we know that the results of our lives are there. So if we can simply hold ourselves for a while and look at the situation not by yourself, maybe from somebody else's perspective. If you can't do it yourself, you can always ask a third person to give you opinion from their perspective. I'm 100% sure that if you can simply think about this, it will give 100% results. Like that, there will be a lot of change in the results, and then you will be happy that why I didn't do this earlier. This is something I really liked about this book. That it completely shifts your perspective and like asks you to look at the problem from a different angle, which is not you.
So it's basically about thinking out of the box and doing
Not
it.
exactly out of the box, I would say. It's just like looking at things from a different angle. Is you don't have to like be extraordinary to achieve extraordinary things. It's just like you have to be focused, and you just need to look at the problem the way it should be, not the way you are. Normally what we do, we look at the problem the way we are, because we, since our childhood, we have been programmed in a certain way, and our way of thinking, our way of looking at things, our way of interacting with people has been like kind of monotonous, or you can say that it's a kind of pattern is there. So whenever we look at any kind of situation in life, it always is the similar things. It's always coming somewhere from our past. So what it says is that don't look at the problem as you are. Look at the way problem. Look at the way. I mean, look at the problem the way it is. The problem it is. So you will always be able to see it in a different way, and obviously, when you can see it differently, you will act differently. And when you once you act differently, obviously, it's going to be different results.